What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news, and before I jump into things, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. Now, to go over some of the highlights, we have a first look at the Air Jordan 3 wings, the Air Jordan 5 in white and black, and the Wnba Air Jordan 3. Now, there's a lot more from Jordan brand, including a few new release dates, and then we have a full lineup from Nike. And now, without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. Recently, official images popped up of the Nike Air 180 OG Ultramarine. Now, this pair is truly a classic, and honestly, there's not much new information, but I did want to showcase the photos just because prior to this, we weren't getting the best looks. However, if you missed out on the prior release info, this pair is set to debut on May 24th, and the retail price will be $150. This is one of my top pairs for the month of May to pick up, so definitely going after this shoe when they drop. This is a pair that a lot of people have been asking about for an update, and although we don't have an update on the release date, we do have product shots of the Nike Air Max Plus Sunset. So this is an OG colorway that is set to return this year. I believe these were also being called Tiger at one point. And this is also our first look at the 2024 version. So the shoes will feature a black, pimento, bright ceramic, resin, and white color combination. And overall, in my opinion, they look great. If you're a fan of the Air Max Plus and you like OG colorways, this is a must pick up, in my opinion. And to go over the pair, they feature black on the TPU overlays, which is inspired by swaying palm trees in the breeze. Mesh lands on the base, and then we have orange gradient representing the sun. Another nod to the beach, the midfoot shank plate resembles a whale's tail, and that also has an orange to black gradient. Other details includes orange within the Air Max unit, white on the midsole, and a black rubber outsole. I probably should have started out with this. The Air Max Plus was designed by Sean McDowell, and they released in 1998. He designed the shoes while on vacation, and the 3 original colorways represent the evening, night, and sunrise. So for this pair, unfortunately, we don't have a specific release date, but fall 2024 is when they're going to drop, which means a release could take place between July and September of 2024, and the retail price will be $180. In 2025, Supreme will connect with Nike Sportswear to release 4 colorways of the Nike Air Max 1. Now, none of the colorways have leaked yet. I know there's a lot of mock-ups going around, and the photo used is just a placeholder. I'm not sure how they're going to look, but those 4 colorways include white, white, white. That will be a triple white pair. We also have varsity purple, white, and varsity purple. Next is black, white, and black. And then the last pair is speed yellow, white, and speed yellow. So kind of like a similar theme going on. Black white seems to always be popular, and then we got a triple white pair, and then the varsity purple and speed yellow appear to have similar color blocking. I'm sure all will have some similar traits, including Supreme branding throughout, but unfortunately we don't have those details as of yet, nor do we have a retail price. However, all 4 are expected to debut spring 2025, which means a release will take place between January and March of 2025. Also, they will be available at Supreme stores. It isn't confirmed just yet if they'll be available on Nike.com, but more details on that soon. We now have a first look at the VERDY Nike SB Dunk Low VICK. Now, a lot of people are calling this shoe Panda, and you guys already know I hate that nickname, although it does feature a white and black colorway, and it has a ton of fur on it, so I kind of get it. However, the true inspiration is from VERDY's character known as VICK. VICK is like a panda-rabbit hybrid, and I believe that he makes plush toys of that as well. And as you can see, it does have the black and white color theme like the Panda Dunks. We only have the one photo, unfortunately, but as you can see, there's a ton of fur, and then on the lateral heel, you can see VICK embroidered. I'm sure there's going to be additional branding. I remember there was a very bad photo that leaked a couple months back. It said Nike SB and VERDY on the tongue, but again, that could have been for the other pair. Now, some people are reporting this as being a friends and family shoe. However, I don't have confirmation on that. According to all of the details that leaked, there was no indication that it was a friends and family. However, things can and they do change. So as of now, it's not confirmed if this is going to fully release at retailers or if it's a friends and family pair, but like always, more details coming soon. Now, originally, they were expected to debut this summer, and the retail price will be $135. These are nice, but I'm not a fan of the color blocking just due to the nickname and everybody having the Panda Dunks. Personally, I like the VERDY pair a lot more. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. We have a couple upcoming Nike Kobe releases to talk about, and both pairs are a mock-up, but the first one I'm going to talk about is the Nike Kobe 5 Protro University Red. Again, the photo is a mock-up. We don't know how it's actually going to look. And the official colorway is University Red, Black, and Metallic Gold. Now, due to the colorway, some are speculating that the shoes are inspired by the 2011 All-Star game, specifically Kobe Bryant winning the MVP trophy. So the overall color blocking resembles that of the West uniforms, and then we have gold detailing for the trophy. Now, as for a release date, spring 2025 is when they're expected to drop, which means the release will take place between January and March of 2025, and the retail price in men's sizing is $190, while grade school will cost $120. So I leaked this information last week, and we had the Nike Kobe 6 Protro All-Star 2.0 dropping in spring 2025. Now, when I was told about this colorway, I wasn't given specific blocking, so the mock-up shown is not confirmed how they're going to look. They could look like something totally different. And the All-Star 2.0 nickname, Z Sneakerhead Z and I, we came up with that nickname just due to the fact that there's already a Kobe 6 All-Star pair, and this shoe is releasing for All-Star, so it was labeled All-Star, so we couldn't just call them that, so we just decided to call them All-Star 2.0. Now, the color description is a bit unique. It features light khaki, black, desert, khaki, cell, alabaster, and gum light brown. At the time of recording, I have no idea what the colorway is in connection to. Potentially a suit? I'm not even sure. I'm just guessing here. It seems like when the mock-up came out of this shoe, a lot of people did like how they looked. But again, it's just a mock-up. And let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below about them if they do drop like this. But to the release info. So, spring 2025 is when they're expected to debut. Since it's an all-star shoe, more than likely they're going to drop in February, unless some crazy delay happens, which I highly doubt. And the retail price will be $190. Moving on to Jordan Brand and a quick heads up on the Air Jordan 12 Red Taxis. So when I initially leaked this shoe, I was told that the color blocking would be that of the Taxi, but with red detailing. So I felt that the best nickname for the shoe was the Air Jordan 12 Red Taxi. Now, they are posted on the Sneakers app, and they're calling them Taxi Flip. So this is only a heads up, a minor nickname change. But if you're interested in buying them, they still drop on May 25th. They will be available in full family sizing. We have men's priced at $200, grade school is $160, preschool will cost $100, and taller sizes will retail at $85. Official images just popped up of the Air Jordan 4 Oxidized Green. Now we still have a while before this pair actually releases, which is a bit odd that we have official photos already. Well, in the past, it would be a couple weeks out before the release that official photos would come out, but as of late, some of these shoes, we've been getting them months and months before the actual drop. So no new information, but I'll go over everything that we already know. But really just wanted to showcase the official photos because in my opinion, these are always our best looks. Most of the time, not all the time. Now, I remember in the last video I said I didn't think a lot of people were really wanting them. I thought initially they were, but then it seems like people weren't caring. And then when I said that, a lot of people left comments saying, yeah, we want them, or I should say I want them, and so forth. The 4s are hyped, but a lot of shoes have been sitting. I do believe that they will sell out on the Sneakers app and some online retailers, but I personally think this is a shoe that I think you'll be able to grab well after the release date at retailers in store. But dropping in full family sizing, the release date is July 13th, and the retail price is $210. A couple times I featured the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Mocha. However, both of those times, the photos were trash. They were really bad. They started to progressively get better, I mean, from the first to the second, but the third set of photos comes from JD Sports, and these are a lot better. It seems that there's a lot of hype for them. Basically, they're the Air Jordan 1 High OG Mocha, but in low top form. And for those that don't know, the official colorway is white, black, and palomino. So we recently had a release date change. These were expected to debut in August, I believe August 21st. However, the new release date is September 21st. Also, the retail price will be $140. Let me know your thoughts on these down below. I definitely want them, so hopefully I'm able to pick them up, but we'll have to wait and see. Speaking of release date changes, the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low OG Canary, aka Elkins, the release date has been delayed. Not too bad, but there is a delay. The original release date was set for May 17th, but now the new release date is May 25th. I'm not sure why they decided to delay it. Maybe there's been some shipping delays. More than likely, they're going to drop on Travis Scott's website first, and then we'll see them at select retailers as well as the sneakers app. Now, some people have been asking me to do a where to buy video on this pair, and this is one of the shoes I plan on doing for this month. I just dropped the Futura Nike SB Dunk Low video maybe 2 days ago. It was a short, so I know a lot of people don't get alerts for short videos, but I will have a link in the description below, which will take you to that video if you want to get into some of those raffles. I do believe some of them are still open. So I plan on doing a where to buy video for this pair, as well as the J Balvin Air Jordan 3 Rio, and somebody asked for the Air Jordan 17 Low Lightning. And I'm going to do it for that one as well because those will be on the limited side, so it just makes sense. So getting back to this shoe, they drop on May 25th, like I mentioned, and the retail price will be $150. Also, for those that don't know, this shoe is dropping in women's sizing. Now, in my opinion, these are really nice. This is a first look at the WNBA Air Jordan 3 Desert Camo. Now, this will be a women's exclusive release. However, I don't know if they'll be available in extended women's sizing. I would assume that they would be, since WNBA players are typically tall, so that means they have bigger feet. And you would think that they would need something bigger than a men's size 10.5. That's just my assumption. Now, I don't remember if the Air Jordan 12 Brilliant Orange, I believe that was the nickname of the shoe, which represented the WNBA, if those were available in extended women's sizing. I think they were, but again, it just would make sense. So this shoe just leaked, and the official colorway is dark driftwood, cell, hemp, and velvet brown. Now, as you can see, the highlight of this pair is desert camo across the upper, while they are constructed with canvas. The Jumpman on the tongue is embroidered in white, and then the heel branding is dipped in black. The shoes also feature the WNBA logo placed on the insoles in orange, while white hits the midsole, and then we have a translucent toe cap. Other details includes a semi-translucent gum rubber outsole with orange areas. Yeah, these are definitely nice. I hope they do drop in extended women's sizing. And as of now, the release date is set for July 13th, and the retail price will be $200. We finally have a first look at the Air Jordan 5 in white and black. When I talked about the shoe recently, we only had mock-ups, but the mock-up was an accurate representation of what's releasing. So as you can see, that is the case, and these are nice. Some are calling them the reverse white metallic, and in one of the previous videos, or the video I was talking about the shoe, I mentioned that I found a photo of me when I was like 16 or 17 years old, and I had the Air Jordan 5 white metallic trying to do head spins in my living room. Well, a lot of people asked to see that photo, so I'm going to display it. And I had to blur out my mom because I didn't want her in the video because she probably wouldn't be happy about it. But yeah, I was like 16 or 17 years old here, trying to be a break dancer, and this is the photo that everybody wanted to see. So a very young Sneaker Files, no cares in the world at that point. Back to the shoes, they feature a white, black cell and metallic silver color combination. Now for this pair, the cell detailing appears to be on the outsole, which gives it kind of like a milky, translucent finish. But other than that, we have white up top, constructed with leather that also hits the mesh netting with the translucent finish. And then we have metallic silver on the tongue. I'm going to assume that is 3M reflective. And it also hits the teeth on the midsole with black speckled detailing. Black also fills in most of the midsole. It hits the Jumpman on the tongue and heels. These are nice. I think a lot of people are going to appreciate them. And they recently had a release date change. So initially they were set to debut on September 28th. But now the new release date is December 7th, so push back quite a bit, and the retail price will be $200. Also, they will be available in full family sizing. Grade school will cost $150, preschool is priced at $90, and toddler sizes will cost $75. Let me know your thoughts on this pair down in the comment section below. Do you plan on picking them up or passing? Last up for today, images leaked yesterday of the Air Jordan 3 wings. This is part of Jordan Brand's Wings for the Future program. Today, they're also dropping the Air Jordan 1 Mid NYC Subway, but I have a feeling that more people are going to want this shoe over the Air Jordan 1 Mid. Now, prior to this, all we had was the color description, a release date, and the release date did change, but I believe I covered that in a previous video. If I didn't, then I'm going to talk about it here. Now, the official colorway is white, fire red, off-white, vintage green, and rose. But initially I thought, maybe this pair is going to have OG vibes, kind of have a twist on the fire red, but no, it's not the case at all. So it appears that the shoes are inspired by roses, and to go over the shoes, they feature white leather up top, and then we have the signature elephant print around the toe and heel. Now there's this canvas-like material placed on the mudguard, which showcases stems of roses that also runs across the eye stays and the ankle. Furthering the rose theme, green and red land on the eyelets, liner, and inside of the tongue. Now what's cool about these shoes is they kind of do have OG vibes, and that's just due to the fact of Nike Air branding. That will be placed on the insoles as well as the heel. Now the heel is translucent, so the Nike Air, it'll be very subtle, and just behind it is a rose. Now, it doesn't really look like a rose. It looks like some sort of other flower. Now, there is a quote on the inside of the tongues, which reads, "Up rose, I too have thorns." That's also placed on the inside of the box. The box is like the OG, but it has green detailing. Finishing the look is a mostly pink translucent rubber outsole, and then we have areas of red and pink with black branding. Now, as for the release details, this pair is set to debut on July 30th, and the retail price will be $210. As of now, these are expected to debut in men's sizing. I don't know if they're going to drop in grade school, preschool, and toddler just yet, but I think a lot of people assume that this was a women's exclusive release, but that isn't the case. These are definitely nice. So this year is supposed to be the 35th anniversary of the Air Jordan 4, but Jordan Brand has been dropping, or is going to drop, a lot of solid Air Jordan 3s. This, of course, being one of them. And that's going to do it for this video. Like always, greatly appreciate you guys for watching. If you have a second and haven't done so already, also appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. One more thing, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I drop a new video. I plan on dropping one more video on Friday, although I'm not 100% for sure on that, just because there needs to be a lot of news, or a good amount of news, to fill in what I have to leak or to go over. So hopefully that will be the case. But if I don't drop one Friday, for sure Monday, and I'm going to be dropping the shorts for where you can buy these upcoming shoes. For example, the Air Jordan 17 Low Lightning, the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low OG Canary, and the J Balvin Air Jordan 3 Rio. But for this video, let me know what you liked or disliked down in the comment section below. As well, if you have any questions, make sure to leave that down below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.